giant hats, I think. Mm-mm-mm. Ollie. No. I must eat my food away from you. Ollie, get down. Get down. Um. Oh my god, I want a cat I can ride. That's great. Ah, that was good. That was so good. Oh. No. Ew.
Today I messed up by not washing under my foreskin for the first 15 years of my life.
What?
5 disgusting stories of Reddit today I have top. I work in a nice office in a big city, Big Four accounting, and all of my coworkers are young and dressed nice. So I try to look decent when I come to work. I have a white shirt Wednesday thing going on so I can keep my black pants and white shirt combos to a minimum. You can see where this is going. So normally I take a dump 1 or 2 times at work each day. I'm salary, so it's not some big pay to poop thing. I just have to shit, so I do. I'm also pretty particular with my hygiene, and at home almost strictly use wet wipes, so my butt is clean.
Obviously.
When I'm at work I generally use the single bathroom to poo, which actually have showers for people that run and shower over lunch. So there is plenty of privacy. I don't bring the wet wipes, but I do however have the whole room to myself, and after using TP, I keep my pants half down, wash my hands, and use the damp paper towels to finish off the job at work.
Oh my god.
And clean my hands more officially. Fail. It happened. My technique came back to bite me, and I felt what was absolutely not a damp paper towel slide through my cheeks. Luckily these are post-TP wipes, and the residual was minimal, but definitely there, and man did I feel stupid.
What?
It was low enough on the tail of the shirt that it was tucked into my pants the rest of the day, I hope, and I went on with work, including an hour-long meeting with about 8 people. Cleaned it well in the sink, but I got a whiff later in the day which disgusted me, and took an early train home. No one commented on it, and as far as I know, no one noticed. Super tame compared to some of the stuff on here, but I was extremely embarrassed, and I'll most likely be changing up the post-wipe ritual sooner than later. So I know most people masturbate in the shower or in the toilet, but I've always done it in bed. I am living with my parents, so I guess I just like the privacy of my room.
Yeah.
Then, and this is what I now realize is me being a weirdo, when it was time I would just pull up the blanket, roll over to the side a bit, and come onto the wall and below the bed. I never really thought much of it, and it never smelled bad, so I just kept doing it because it was easy.
Ew.
Nobody noticed, and people seldom visited my room anyway. After some years of doing this, I recently reached a few difficult points in my life, and this exacerbated my masturbation habits. I used to only masturbate like once a week or so. Maybe that's why it didn't smell.
Oh.
But for a couple of weeks I started
come
doing
on,
it every day,
though.
sometimes a few times a day. This usually wouldn't be anything out of the ordinary for a teenager, but since I was always ejaculating on my wall in bed, I began to get a bad cockroach infestation. I didn't notice at first, and since I've never had cockroaches before, I didn't really know what they were. But eventually I read up on the internet that cockroaches like to live in dark, moist places in the house, and that made sense. At first I felt really disgusted. I wanted to exterminate them, but I definitely didn't want my parents to find out what happened, so I tried to kill them by flicking them into a bowl of water and watching them drown. But then I felt really bad.
What the fuck?
I don't know why, but it felt like murder. I didn't really dislike the cockroaches. I had never even seen cockroaches before, and they were kind of interesting. So I decided to stop killing them and kind of just let them be for like a week. At this point I finally began masturbating in the shower. I know this sounds really weird, but I kind of began thinking of them as my children. It started out as a joke thought, but then it got more serious. Like, they were literally born out of my sperm. So in my mind it made sense that they were my offspring in a way. I actually want kids when I grow up. And this was kind of like that. I used to bring them food and stuff from the kitchen by moving them around the room or letting them crawl on me, and I just got really emotionally attached to them for a while.
That's so
even though
weird.
They were
Okay.
obviously just insects. Then my parents found out. I think my dad saw one in the kitchen and immediately freaked out and called the exterminator the same day while I was at school. So we had to move out for about a week to an Airbnb, and I was really depressed the entire time, but I couldn't tell them why. They thought I just didn't like the Airbnb.
Oh, that's
So, I've been using a homemade toothpaste for a while now. I don't have any fluoride conspiracies for you. I just enjoy making some of my own home and hygiene products as a way to save money and live a little greener, and my teeth check out as being fine for it. So why not? Well, I ran into a pretty good reason tonight. The recipe I'd been using is kinda hard to squeeze out of a toothpaste tube in colder weather, so I'd left the back of the tube open, and I've just been dipping my brush in that way. The last couple of nights I've been getting to bed late, and since I was already half asleep, I didn't even turn the bathroom light on. I just jammed my brush in there and went to town in the dark. Today, I had the light on, and I looked into the tube as I dipped my brush. Smushed against the side of the tube was most of a dead cockroach.
Ah!
In such a way as to make it clear that my toothbrush was the culprit. My
Ah!
toothpaste is normally a tad gritty anyway, so I had no reason to
Oh,
think
that's
anything was
fucked up.
while
She
I was
washed her
barely
mouth
moving
with
a
a
roach all over my
cockroach.
gums.
No.
So today I got a little overexcited about some new almond milk iced coffee I bought, and because it's been 90 degrees at 8 a.m. where I live, and this stuff is so damn delicious, I chugged 2 large glasses. With this I also had a nice yogurt and was out the door.
Oh god,
I was
you're gonna
feeling
shit
great
yourself.
today. I had just bought a new pair of short shorts.
Uh-oh.
They're sheer and billowy, so I just threw
Oh
on a little new
no.
thong underneath. For lunch I grabbed a huge sandwich with a friend. She didn't want her pickles. This place makes their own and they're awesome. So I happily scarfed down a huge amount with my lunch.
Well then,
10 minutes
you're
later,
gonna have
I
a
was
really
driving home and
problem.
start to get that familiar rumble in my stomach signaling I might need to make the poopy pretty